Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning. I'm doing something. I'm changing something up. I'm changing something. We're doing something different for the business. So, because of my work schedule and because of having kids and a family and all these things, I have very limited time after work to do things. And that time after work needs to be spent sourcing and finding new inventory if I want to grow. If I want to grow my store like I'm doing right now, listen 10 a day, I need more stuff, and so I need more time to get more stuff. And so what I'm going to start doing is just coming over here every morning and packing my stuff before work. That way after work I have time to source more. But I've also got to get better at waking up because I keep waking up late and I don't barely have any time to do this. We do have a total of 5 orders going out for $190.33. So we're going to jump right into pulling orders. Alright, first item is this long sleeve Under Armour Heat Gear shirt. Not very good. Sold for, well, $15.99 plus shipping. Next is our Polo Ralph Lauren sale for the video. Seersucker Polo Ralph Lauren. Blake cut. Size 2XL, and that sold for $19 free shipping. And that's actually to a repeat buyer. So somebody keeps coming and buying a bunch of polo from me, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Alright, next item. I picked this up on our way out of the bins in Hernando, North Mississippi. This was $5 at the bins, and it sold for $54.99 free shipping. Got this here Bobby Jones 100% merino wool sweater vest. It's brand new. I think it's size medium. Yep, size medium. That sold for $22 plus shipping. All in $30 on that. That's pretty good. And the last item I just listed, these Air Maxes. These are really cool. I wish they were my size and I would have kept them, but they were way too big. Some Air Maxes. These are the Air Max Plus 3s. Those sold for $60 free shipping. Paid $8 for those at the thrift store. But that is all the orders that we have going out today. But yeah, from now on, I'm just going to come over here, pack every morning. That way, after work, I have time to go source, hopefully, like every day. Because I need more stuff in order to fulfill my 10 listings a day and maybe even jump up one day. I've got to be able to find more stuff. So that is why we're changing things up. Another reason that I'm doing this every morning thing is because my tracking and uploaded on time percentage is very low. Like, I'm above standard still, but I'm not top rated, and I would like to get back to top rated. So in order to do that, we got to get the packages out very quickly. Like, all these say ship by Monday, but I'm getting them out today, so I'm doing that, so hopefully I can get back to top rated. But there's many reasons why I'm coming to pack every morning. This also really got me thinking about getting a storage unit closer to my house. But for now, we're going to do this. We're going to make it work. And hopefully we're going to keep growing. Welcome back, everybody. It is Sunday afternoon. So that means it's time for us to pull and pack orders. So let's see. Since we got up and packed Friday morning, we've had 11 orders for $490.34. So a pretty good weekend so far. Hopefully we have a few more sales tonight, and then I'll come pack again in the morning. We'll just have to see, though. So let's jump into the sales. First item we got here is some Polo Ralph Lauren. Like every clip that I do is going to probably include Polo Ralph Lauren. That's what it seems like. These are like some utility cargo shorts. Huge size too, 46 big. Those sold for $29.99 free shipping. One thing I sold is actually still in my car, so I have to go grab that. Let me go ahead and do it before I forget. Alright, next item I sold. If I can get it out of here. Next item I sold is a Coach necklace. Just a little star necklace, Coach necklace. That sold, I got that for free, by the way, in a house clean out. And it sold for $19 free shipping. Boy, my sinuses are kicking my butt today. This I just listed, and it sold for full price, $24.99, in less than a day. It is a, oh my gosh, Air Jordan t-shirt. Just the Air Jordan t-shirt with Jordan on the front there. It's a cool t-shirt. Sold for $24.99 free shipping, like I said, in like a day. Got these California raisins out of that abandoned house that I completely ravaged. And yeah, California raisins are not great sellers individually, but whenever you lot them up and make them cheap, they sell fast. So those sold within a couple days of me listing them for $25.49 free shipping. So I won't make a ton on them, but they were free and they sold fast. These are a pair of Crocs, the ugliest Crocs that I have ever seen, but they are a popular model, popular-ish. They sold for $22.49 free shipping. Alright, another shirt that sold really, really fast, probably because I priced it cheap, and yeah. It's a Vineyard Vines, just long sleeve, like very light shirt. Got it at the bins, so probably paid less than $1 for it. Well, probably $2. It's probably a pound. And that sold for $14.99 free shipping, and that also sold within like a day. This is a great brand to be on the lookout for. I'm sure that most people that sell clothes all the time know about it, but it is Trip NYC. And these actually came out of the abandoned house also, where we found all the cool vintage t-shirts and toys and the crazy video games. Yeah, these also came out of there. These are a pair of shorts. They're supposed to be convertible pants, but they're missing the bottom part, which is fine. They still sold, and they still sold well because people are very into this look right now, the gothic look, and you can't find this stuff very easily. Those sold for $59.49 plus shipping, so the buyer was all in $75.50. Pretty crazy for a pair of shorts. Those are also a huge size 2X. Alright, so I went to an estate sale not too long ago, and they didn't have a lot of stuff, so I was, scouring the entire house trying to find something that was worth buying. And I found a set of these. It's the Bible commentary by Wiersbe. Wiersbe is some type of theologian that did a Bible commentary, and this is a set of 6 of his commentary books in very, very good condition. Saw them sitting on a table. They wanted, I don't know, 50 cents a book or something like that. And those sold relatively quickly, like within a week or so, for $63.99 plus shipping. So the buyer's actually all in almost $90, like $85. So that just goes to show there's really it's rare that I go somewhere and I don't find something worth flipping. But you have to be open to looking stuff up, number one. Number two, you have to just learn. Like, you just have to do the research, you have to learn. And you will find profitable stuff almost anywhere. I say almost anywhere because, I've gone to the thrift store and struck out a couple times, but it's very rare. Next, this set of 6 knives we got in a big lot from the thrift store. We paid too much. I paid too much. I paid $70 for a big lot of silverware. Now, granted, we've already made our money back, and there's still a good bit left to sell, so maybe it wasn't as bad of a buy as I thought. But paying $70 for silverware at a thrift store is just absolutely crazy. Like, not something I would recommend anybody doing very often, but I did it. And those sold for $19 plus shipping, so the buyer was all in $30.23. They sent me a message. Well, they sent me a message with the offer saying that they wanted to get their total around $30. And like I said, I'm already in the profit on that buy. So I was cool with it. It's fine with me. Give them a deal and get something else out of here. Alright, this I got off of Dibdit, I'm pretty sure. Probably paid $5 for it or so. And that sold also relatively quickly for $25 free shipping. So we're not making a lot on these cheap sales, but they are selling quickly because we're pricing them right, and it's getting stuff out of here. We're moving product, and we're still making a little bit of money, so that's all good. This is definitely the best sale of the day, the couple days. We found this in North Mississippi whenever we went on our sourcing trip. This was not in the bins. This was actually on the racks at a Goodwill for $8 or $9 we paid for this. It's a quality reproduction by World War II Impressions. So if you ever see World War II Impressions, like, I thought it wasn't going to be anything because obviously it's a remake of a World War II era shirt. But the World War II Impressions brand is really, really good. And it's got patches on the side, patches on this side. It's a very nice, very well made shirt. And it's a reproduction, but it's vintage. Like, it's probably 80s, 90s, something like that. And that sold for $120 free shipping. So definitely a good find. And that trip actually turned out to be very profitable. Even with the hotel and us going out to eat and stuff, we're still going to make money on that trip. So we're probably going to plan to do that a couple times. Maybe once a month we'll go on a trip somewhere and make it a sourcing trip. In about a month or so, we're supposed to go to the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and I looked it up, and there's a couple of flea markets that look like they are could be good. Could be good. The thrift stores down there aren't open as often, like on Sundays, like the ones in North Mississippi, but the flea markets are. So we're gonna go try our hand at the flea market, hopefully here soon. That's all the orders that I have for today. I'm gonna hurry up and get these packed up before my wife calls me and tells me I need to hurry up and go to the grocery store. I might see you back here in the morning, depends on if we have any more sales tonight. We're doing pretty good right now. I'm very busy all the time, but we're doing good. The store is growing, and we're making more money than we ever have. Alright, we saw one more thing while I was packing up. We sold these Justin Roper black leather boots that I was going to keep for myself, but I didn't because I didn't like the way they fit. Those sold for $39.99 free shipping. So that is all, I promise. That's it. I'm done. Goodbye. I'll see you next time.